Hey, what is up guys? This is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Kenner Night Stalker Predator from 1994. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased on a blister card packaging, and we can see beautiful artwork of the figure glowing ever so brightly at the top. And we can also see an old school blurb that says this figure glows in the dark and shoots spears. Turning the card around, we can see a grid-like pattern going across the back. We can also see green and yellow panels showcasing multiple figures from Kenner's Aliens vs. Predator lineup. So with the packaging out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Stalker Predator out of the packaging. And man, this guy is definitely giving me the old school feels. He is absolutely one of my most prized possessions as a kid, and I couldn't be more happier to have him in hand again. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So the Stalker Predator comes with a total of 5 accessories. He includes 3 glow-in-the-dark spears, a spear launcher, and his glow-in-the-dark mask. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Stalker Predator. Alright guys, let's take a closer look at the Kenner Stalker Predator. I absolutely love this guy. Quick backstory, this was actually my favorite vintage Kenner when I was a kid. He was my Predator figure in my collection. I absolutely loved him. I had to have a couple more of the figures, but he was my main one, and he was one of my favorite toys back in the day. And now I have him again as an adult, and I absolutely love him. The sculpt on this guy is incredible, so much better from what I remember. And back in the day of things like Ninja Turtles and whatnot, all those figures really did have great sculpts and were really kind of taken for granted back in the day. But looking at it now, he's just so awesome. I mean, look at that sculpt right there of the mask. I think it looks so good. Really nice, intense, looks totally badass. I absolutely love it. If you take it off right here, I mean, look at that face. Such a gnarly face that only a mother could love. Just really, it's ugly, you know, but it's ugly in such a cool way that I absolutely love it. That awkward brown and the open mouth with the tongue sticking out, and yeah, that's just, it's weird, man, but you know what, I love it so much. He's got the horns. That was really unique for this guy. Love all that right now. The mask, it just has these little clips you can see, those little pegs right there. And it does have little sculpted indentations in the cheeks. You can see a little right there. That's how it pegs on. So when you slide it over, it kind of just clips into those little indentations, and then that's how the helmet sticks. But I mean, that's such a cool look. I absolutely love it. Let's take the spears off. He can hold one of the spears in his hand. Looks really good, and the other two just hold in the back. You just slide them out. Looks really good. But the sculpt again is just so beautiful. I mean, look at that. I love that we have a xenomorph as part of his chest armor. That looks really cool. Such a unique design. Then we've got a xenomorph tail that wraps around his arm. I think it looks really good. I love that quite a bit. And then all this detailing right here in like the skirt piece and his chest armor. You even got the spiked shoulder pads and whatnot. All look really good. More spikes along the legs. Loving all this. It's so good, man. I'm so glad. Like I kind of, when I finally got him again, I kind of just turned into a big kid and just got real giddy over having him again. It's so good. Those boots look really cool. Love the sculpt on that. Even have his net launcher sculpted on right there. Looks so good. Like I can't even explain how excited I am. And then look at that hand right there. I mean, how gnarly is that hand? It's so rad. I absolutely dig that a lot. And the paint apps are very minimal. Mostly just in the head. The head is fully painted. We've got his like dreadlocks back there. Look really good. And the only other real paint that you get is more like on this chest piece right here, the one glove and the boots, and then the xenomorph tail. Everything else is molded in that glow-in-the-dark plastic, which looks really cool. I love that so much. And you'll see the glow-in-the-dark feature in some pictures in just a bit. But yeah, I love this guy. He's so badass. So articulation is pretty minimal for a lot of figures in that day. His head turns left and right, just like that. And you're not going to get a whole lot, but that's, you know, to be expected. This arm does go all the way around, full 360 if you like. This arm goes up about that much and down about that much because it does hit like the leg and the shoulder blaster right there. But if you really work it, you can go all the way around. Just kind of work it around just like that. So you do have that, and the legs really just move forward and back, or up and down, just like that. And this one goes back a little further than the other one, but that's all you're really gonna get. I love that. And then he does come with this little spear launcher right here that I absolutely dig. And you take a spear and insert it right in there. And then he does have a little gripping hand on this one right here. Just get it. It's a little tricky and a little tight. So you actually shoot it just like that, kind of almost like it's over the shoulder a bit. So you just press a little button and fire. And yeah, that didn't seem like it went all that well, did it? So let's try another one. And yeah, that one was a lot better. So really cool. So you can, like I said, store the spears in the back and keep one in that launcher, or like I said, just have one in the hand. That's I always like to have one in the hand for some reason. I always thought that was a cool look. So yeah, if you guys can, like, just big fans of that era of toys, especially this being a toy based on an R-rated film back in the day, it's so odd to make kids action figures based on those types of films. So if you can find them, I highly suggest picking these guys up. You'll totally get the nerd feels just for having something like this. I couldn't be happier to get him, and I think you would absolutely love him too. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your old school 90s comparison, here he is standing next to the WWF Hulk Hogan figure from Hasbro and the TMNT Slash figure from Playmates. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the Kenner Night Stalker Predator from 1994. And if you're an old school Predator fan like I am and love these classic figures, then I think you would absolutely love this piece in your collection once again. It is definitely a must-get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.